It looks like Tesla may have just accidentally leaked their all-new, more affordable model, and the internet discovered it and is losing their minds. Plus, Tesla just released a flurry of new discounts, which is great to see, and also we may have just gotten another inadvertent leak from Tesla that shows us one huge feature coming to the next big update, which should be the summer updates coming to all Teslas around the world. This has been a very interesting week for Tesla news because I feel like in general, things have sort of been slow in the Tesla world, but I feel like that might have been, or I guess kind of has been, for a couple of important reasons. It seems like for a while we've been sort of waiting for the shoe to drop on a lot of these big Tesla announcements, and we've gotten a lot in the last couple of years. We've got not only, the release of the Model 3 and the Model Y, but we got the refresh to the 3 and the Y now complete. We've got the Cybertruck in multiple variations now. We've got new accessories and new programs, and now Tesla for years has been touting these next rounds of projects that are finally coming to market. We're finally going to see what this $25,000 of more affordable Tesla is all about. Optimus robot is making huge strides and seems like it's getting closer and closer to becoming a real thing. And also the robotaxi service that's long been touted for years, the whole FSD supervised, or I should say unsupervised thing, is now actually happening and is gonna start kicking off to the general public in less than a month, in a couple of weeks, it's happening. So super exciting to see all that happening right now, but there is still sort of some debates in the Tesla world going on certain topics, including some new potential pricing. There's a lot of talk about how Tesla pricing could be changing over the next couple of months. We've got some good news and bad news here. You need to know ASAP, especially if you're looking to buy a car soon. So in addition to the other promotions running right now, that's the special promotions on the finance rate for the 3 and the Y, there's the Model S and Model X free unlimited supercharging, there's the Cybertruck lease special. Couple of changes here. The first is to what Tesla calls the Heroes discount. They've been pretty good about this for active duty or retired military members and their spouses. This has been in place for a while, would give you $1,000 off any Tesla model. They've actually now expanded this over the last couple of days to include students, teachers, and also first responders. So if you're an eligible first responder, student, or teacher, you can get $1,000 off any single Tesla model. Now, just a little note here, I should say, you can't fake it. They go through a third-party verification system, so you can't claim to be a student or a teacher if you're not. But if you are one and you're legit, you can get $1,000 off a Tesla. That's a discount you can take right at the point of sale, which is kind of cool. You can also stack that with other discounts. And then also, there is a Lyft driver purchase program, which if you're an eligible Lyft driver, you'll get $1,000 plus an additional $1,000, I think, if you complete, 100 trips on or before July 13th. Now, this is cool, though a little bit of a stipulation here you should know about. While the Heroes discount and other Tesla discounts are generally like point of sale, take the money right off of it, kind of treat it like cash, this Lyft incentive program here gives you Tesla credits that in a way is better, and in a way it's less flexible. Basically, you can use Tesla credits to pay for supercharging, you can pay for subscription services, you can pay for merchandise like the Model Y shirt I'm wearing now, you can buy accessories and floor mats and things like that. All of that is well and good, but the problem is that you can't use it towards the lease payment or a finance purchase monthly payment, or even take it off the price of the car. So you're still sort of paying full price for the vehicle, but then you sort of get up to $2,000 back at a later date. So kind of better than nothing, but not entirely as powerful as some of the other discounts live right now, so just sort of keep that in mind. You should also keep in mind that if you're looking to keep your Tesla as clean as can be and looking pristine, my friends at Driver Protected have an amazing lineup of detailing products you should check out, and you can use my code Rosenfeld to get 10% off your purchase. Link down below. Check it out. They also, of course, have the best DIY PPF kits you're going to find on the internet. And while obviously it's nice to see these discounts here and some new ones live, that's all well and good. There are sort of two other less than ideal things we should talk about. Number one is that it seems more and more likely now that the $7,500 federal EV tax credit is going to be going away. If the legislation in its current text passes, that would be going away in 2026, which would mean that even if Tesla prices don't change, they would effectively be getting nearly $8,000 more expensive given how many people qualify and take advantage of that $7,500 point of sale discount. So Tesla pricing might be getting way more expensive at the beginning of next year. Now, on one hand, this could actually be good news for Tesla as it would accelerate a lot of people to make their purchase before this discount went away. On the other hand, if no supplemental discount comes next year, which doesn't look likely, then that would, I think, turn a lot of people off from buying a Tesla unless the $25,000 Tesla really is $25,000 pre-incentive. Because if Tesla is relying on that federal tax credit to bring the price down near $25,000, which it looks like they are, this could spell a lot of trouble with not just the current lineup, but future models as well. Though with that being said, there's a lot that can change between now and when that becomes law, so I'll keep you guys updated with that. There are, again, still some good incentives to take advantage of right now. And I should also mention that we're getting closer and closer to the end of the quarter, happening at the end of June, which is good news if you're looking to buy a Tesla. That is when Tesla usually pulls out all the stops with the best incentives. Likely right now it's looking like some free supercharging or some free full self-driving. Maybe there's some free color upgrades. We just saw that with the Model 3 Performance, so maybe that comes to other cars. Not exactly sure what else could be coming as an incentive, but just sort of keeping on your radar again, the closer we get to June, the better the discounts will be. So if you're looking to buy a Tesla right now, I might just wait until the end of June if you can wait, because you should only be getting free things and, nothing is going to work to your disadvantage. So wait a couple of weeks and you're probably going to work out in your favor. All right, next up, let's get into the Tesla leaks for the week, because there is a whole lot going on. And it looks like Tesla's accidentally leaking a lot of stuff. First thing I'll show you here is, I showed this off in a previous video, but just to show you again for those who might have missed it, some drone footage over Giga Texas caught some more masked Tesla vehicles with the front and rear of the vehicle covered. Let me rewind this to show you from the beginning again. You should see them pop up near the top of the screen here. There it is right here with my mouse, the covered vehicles driving. Right now, there's really only two possibilities as to what this could be. It's either going to be the performance version of the Model Y, which many are super excited about, or it could be the hopefully rumored cheaper version of the Tesla ecosystem that is going to take the shape of a Model Y and look very similar. So there's two possibilities of what these could be. And actually, that reminds me, one of my viewers, one of you guys, emailed me something super interesting that I want to point out and show you, because it might be indicative of what's coming really soon and why this actually could be a Model Y Performance. Now, the loss of that federal tax credit is obviously very scary for anyone looking to save big money on a new Tesla purchase. But also, I should mention, you know what else is scary? All of the internet browsing you're doing right now on your phone, your tablet, your laptop, and all of the prying eyes looking at your data. Now, yeah, obviously, you're inherently at risk if you're using that public Wi-Fi at the airport or a coffee shop or anytime you really leave your house, but also just when you're at your home where you're supposed to be relaxing and you feel safe. When you go online and do your browsing, your ISP is sort of tracking every little thing you do. And I think a lot of us just would like less sort of prying eyes on our sort of data and more privacy on our connections to the internet, which is why I love this video sponsor, Surfshark VPN, because it's a VPN that makes your connection to the internet safe, secure. It's going to work no matter where you are on all your devices, and you can get started with a couple of taps on your phone or a couple of clicks of your mouse on the computer. Now, I've got a special deal that'll actually give you guys an additional 4 months by using my code Rosenfeld or the link down below, but I'll come back to that more in a moment. First, if you know what a VPN is, I'm sure you sort of know why it's important. It's like a secure tunnel between your device and the internet, and also because they've got so many high-speed servers around the world, you won't sort of notice that you're even connected to a VPN because your connection is still going to be blazing fast. What I also love is that one subscription is going to cover all your devices and a limited number of devices, so phones, tablets, computers, whatever it is, you're going to be safe and secure. They offer 24/7, 365 support, and also what I like is not only is it super easy to use and get started, but the Surfshark VPN ecosystem is so popular that Surfshark is expanding out to even other sort of cool opportunities. For example, if you're finally fed up with Google tracking your every little move and you want something much more safe and secure, there is Surfshark Search that is going to hide your searches, keep everything safe and secure, and allow you to sort of browse the internet internet and sort of search for things like you normally would without having those really annoying tracking ads. So if you want to learn more and get started for yourself today, which you should, it's super simple, super easy, especially before you take that vacation this summer, get your devices secured. Check out Surfshark at the link down below. Use my code Rosenfeld to get 4 extra months for free, or just head to surfshark.com/Rosenfeld. I love when it's a nice, simple, clean URL. Surfshark.com/Rosenfeld to get 4 extra months free through my exclusive deal. Check it out. Get started now. Get your devices secured and locked down at the link right down below. So a huge shout out to Ryan, a viewer of this channel. Ryan, if you're watching, thank you very much. He sent me an email and told me about a very interesting little part of Tesla's website that if you look at the criteria for the $7,500 federal tax credit, if you look at the list of eligible vehicles, it lists a Model Y Performance. Now, on one hand, I thought, okay, well, maybe this is just like leftover placeholder text from before and probably doesn't mean anything because, this is relatively new to see this new Model Y over the last couple of months. Maybe it just sort of placeholder boilerplate text. But if you look inside here, there is mention of the 2025 model years for the Cybertruck, in addition to the Cybertruck Long Range, which is the new cheaper model, which came out after some of these Model Y changes. So maybe this actually is a new list and does accurately show us a Model Y Performance is confirmed to be coming and maybe coming sooner than we thought. Now, of course, Tesla's already confirmed a Model Y Performance is coming this year. This isn't, sort of a revelation in a major way because we know it's coming, but to see it listed here and referenced on Tesla's website before any sort of official release is very interesting. So shout out to Ryan for mentioning that. Not sure what this means, maybe indicative of something happening soon, but did want to show you guys that there is evidence that maybe suggests this is coming soon, and that along with those covered models might, sort of be indicative of a Model Y Performance launch happening sooner than later. And speaking of sooner than later, we also got the leak of a couple of other Teslas that, on one hand, I feel like it's like good news, like we're finally seeing some progress here, but on the other hand, if you were waiting for a refresh, you're likely going to be a bit disappointed. This is for the Model S and Model X. This is a pretty extensive leak because these vehicles are basically uncovered driving around the road, sort of signaling that a launch is imminent. And the refresh features here are what we expected and kind of nothing else, at least on surface level. Photos posted on X confirm a front bumper camera is finally coming to both the Model S and Model X. That was sort of expected. The interior is getting the RGB ambient lighting sort of around the interior, like the other Teslas. That was expected as well. There are some other sort of smaller differences here. It seems like there's some new carbon fiber accents on the Plaid, at least on the Model S side. And that's I guess one more thing is the color. There's a new color here, some sort of new blue on Model X. While all of that is really nice to see, many have been quick to point out that this is kind of it for a Model S and Model X refresh. I mean, not only have these vehicles not seen any significant refresh in at least 4 or 5 years, but also given the changing design DNA of the Model Y and the Model 3 and the new generation of vehicles with Cybercab and Cybertruck, many are arguing that these features, or really lack thereof, especially for vehicles priced where these are at around the 6-figure mark, are kind of lackluster. And many are hoping that maybe there's something that we haven't seen here, maybe there's some more under the hood improvements. But in terms of the leaks we've gotten, there are some changes coming for S and X, but they're relatively minor, all things considered. Kind of disappointing that there is no design change. There isn't even at least a light bar on the front. If anything changes over the next couple of weeks, I'll let you know, but like the internet is sort of suggesting, the fact that these vehicles are driving around and uncovered suggests a launch is probably happening soon. And not exactly what we want at all. Nice to see at least some changes, but very, very minor. And in my opinion, more minor than they should be. Model S and Model X definitely need a little bit more love than they're getting. And if this is the refresh that Tesla's really been planning for the last, couple of months, and this is really what is planned for the year, I don't think it's going to indicate anything good for the S or the X. Definitely not going to help with sales or momentum, in my opinion. But If you've got thoughts, let me know down below. Something else that's sort of inadvertently leaked that was very interesting that I want to mention is with the upcoming robotaxi fleet. Now, obviously, Tesla is doing some final preparations. They're supposed to be launching this thing in Austin this June. So over the next couple of weeks, they're doing some final testing. But someone spotted not just an older Model Y getting some testing for this, but check this out. Someone noted that this Model Y appears to have a front bumper camera installed on it, which is significant because we've been hearing for a while now that there was going to be a retrofit option available to add a front bumper camera to your older Tesla. We had seen some parts leak about this. Actually, let me see if I can find it. Someone had actually posted, let me see if I can find this really quick, the board that showed that this was possible. And this might be our first look at maybe this coming sooner than we thought. Give me a second to pull this up. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. This is from Tesla hacker Green the Only, who shows that the existing Model Ys on the road right now, not the newer Model Ys, but the older ones, had this port specifically labeled for the front bumper camera. So it looks like a retrofittable option might actually be reality and could be coming really soon. And if you're wondering why this is important, well, using the front bumper camera on the Cybertruck has taught me that it's infinitely more useful than you might think. It's on the new Model Y. We know it's coming to the 3. And if Tesla could offer an affordable path to bring this to older Teslas, it'd be super cool to see. So hopefully this is true and we see a front bumper camera become an option, relatively quickly here. Speaking of retrofits, another surprise upgrade Tesla just sort of dropped on the website very unceremoniously. A first that I've at least ever seen, I don't think they've ever done this before, is a proper dashboard cover. They're now selling a suede dash insert you can get for $250 that includes installation, that basically gives you the same sort of higher quality suede materials of the Launch Series Model Y, which is very nice, in your regular sort of dual motor or standard Model Y that you can get. And I don't think Tesla's ever offered a dashboard upgrade like this before, so nice to see that there. So if you're wanting to pick that up for your Tesla and give it a bit of an upgrade, $250 live right now, though there might be some more significance to this photo than what meets the eye, but again, come back to that more in just a moment. First, though, I want to take a moment to talk about the summer update and what is coming next to our Teslas. I know, might seem like I'm getting ahead of myself. We just got the spring update, but Tesla's already working on the summer update coming soon. There's a lot of talk about what UI elements could be changing. Could we get some new customization options? One thing looks particularly exciting that should be coming soon, and hopefully with this summer update, and that is the addition of the Grok digital assistant in Teslas. Tesla insider hacker Green the Only, who always digs into the code and finds what is coming next, says that again, Tesla has hidden inside their code right now some references to Grok Assistant that Tesla's already confirmed is coming to vehicles and should be a pretty big deal when it launches for a few reasons. Number one is that while the voice commands built into our cars are nice, they're a bit limiting. And if you wanted to sort of, be able to call someone, or I guess I shouldn't use that as an example. There are some things that the Tesla vehicle can do. Other things are going to rely on your phone's smart assistant. But if you had Grok built in, that could do way more. Not only could it control more aspects of the vehicle, but you'd be able to send texts, you could send emails, you could send tweets, you could look up real-time information from the web. Grok, if you haven't heard of it, is sort of the Twitter/X equivalent of ChatGPT and Claude. It's their AI agent that they're looking to bring into their vehicles, could sort of give you access to the wide-ranging internet while you drive just with your voice. And you could be able to do a lot of things with Grok added into your car. Tesla, again, has already confirmed that it is coming very soon. And thanks to this leaked, reference code, seems like it could be coming in some sort of big summer update that, again, like a lot of these things right now, is just potentially a couple of weeks away. And finally, getting into some leaked Tesla news. Like I've mentioned, there was a whole lot of speculation as to what is coming next with these more affordable models. There was another image of, again, potentially some more leaked, more affordable models spotted. I think this was over Fremont. Yep, it was over the Fremont factory, some in Texas, some in California, the Fremont factory. And then there was this image from the suede dashboard insert I just showed you. Someone zoomed in and noticed that this particular vehicle on the screen looks a little interesting. It almost looks like it's a two-door version of the Model 3 or Model Y, and the internet was quick to begin speculating, maybe this is our first look yet at the more affordable Tesla model. Now, the internet detectives got to work. People started trying to transform this with Photoshop. They tried to sharpen things. They tried to do all sort of variations. People are trying to figure out what this is. Is it a 3? Is it a Y? What in the world is going on? I will say that Tesla, the official Tesla X account, which never acknowledges leaks, I've never seen this happen before, they did respond kind of in a cheeky way saying, y'all read into anything, haha, which is kind of funny, but also very interesting to the fact that maybe this leads to something bigger. Now, of course, maybe this is just a coincidence. Maybe this just very well could be a performance Model 3 or some kind of Model 3 at a weird angle for this photo, or maybe someone made a mistake and this is an image coming from a more affordable Tesla. I have no idea if that is a credible rumor or not, though again, just going to show you that Tesla acknowledged it and the internet is sort of speculating on what this could be. But we are very, very close to the announcement of these vehicles for real and finally getting to be able to order them and the launch. All that is coming up really quickly, which has just led to a lot of wild speculation and rampant posting on the internet, which is kind of entertaining, but also I think Tesla really doesn't like. They've got a lot going on and they want to keep things under wraps, but it seems like the closer we get to big announcements, the more and more likely something might leak, so we'll see what happens with this. Also, before we wrap things up, just want to take a moment to give you guys some deals and savings because I know a lot of you guys are looking for ways to customize or enhance or upgrade your Tesla. So if you're looking for ways to do that, I've got a couple of suggestions for you. One of my favorite ways to protect your Tesla and keep it clean, shiny, and looking great is with some products from my friends from Drive Protected. They've got some amazing cleaning solutions, like probably the best I've tried. If you're looking for a way to easily keep your Tesla shiny, clean, new, honestly, let's just be real, probably have it looking better than the day you picked it up from Tesla at your local delivery center. They've got some amazing things. And of course, they're your number one place to go for DIY PPF. They've got some brand new solutions for the all new Model Y Juniper, plus every other Tesla in the lineup. So if you're looking to protect the paint on your Tesla, or if you're looking to transform it to a matte finish, this is a wonderful way to go. You can do it yourself. They'll walk you through the process, and you can save a bunch of money in the process by doing it yourself. If you want to learn more, link is down below, and you can use my code Rosenfeld to get 5% off your entire order. You can save 25% off some amazing all-weather floor mats for your Tesla. I use them in all my Teslas. These are from 3W Liners. They've got an amazing design. They're made of super durable material, going to easily keep any sort of spill or mess or dirt or debris contained. And best of all, a little bit of water, a little bit of wiping them down. They look just like new, and they're going to be good to go back in your car. If you're looking for great protection, you're looking for great durability, and also I think a great value, check out what 3W Liners got to offer. And I've got a special coupon code for you guys, 25%. You won't find this anywhere else. 25% off the best floor mats for your Tesla at the link down below. They also, I guess I should mention, they've got Rivian. They've got coverage for like any vehicle on the road, including all the Teslas. So check that out at the link down below. I like to keep my Tesla protected. I know you guys want to keep your Teslas protected as well. That is why I use Sentry Pro. It is the easiest way to get instant alerts and notifications of whenever Sentry Mode goes off. This is not the Tesla route that sometimes notifies you if criteria is met, sometimes not. No, with Sentry Pro, Sentry Mode is alerting you anytime it detects anything, so you can jump in and see what's going on, which is especially important right now with all the crazy weirdos doing stupid things to Teslas around the world. If you want to check out Sentry Pro, you can try it for free on iOS or Android at the link down below, and there's a 40% discount right now for a limited time on a lifetime purchase. So if you want to check it out, try it free, link down below, check it out. And finally, last but certainly not least, want to give a huge thanks to my friends at TPARTS for their support of the channel. I've talked about TPARTS before. I love them. You guys love them as well. It is your one-stop shop, your place to go for amazing Tesla accessories. Whether you want to customize the inside or outside of your vehicle, you want a carbon fiber spoiler, you want a sunshade, you want a gaming controller, a phone mount, or so much more, TPARTS has got you covered. Use my code Robert10 to save 10% on your order. Link and all that info down below in the description as well. Guys, so that is going to do it for this video. If you stay to the end, I just want to say I really appreciate you. Thank you all so much for your support on the channel. It means the world to me. And I want to do some more Amazon gift cards. Congratulations. I think it was Mike. Apologize, Mike, if I got your name wrong. Mark. Excuse me, Mark. Shout out to Mark. The last video winner, or 2 videos ago, won an Amazon gift card. Hope you enjoy. I want to do some more giveaways. So all you guys got to do to enter to win an Amazon gift card is like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment down below. Let me know you stay to the end. And let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see next. Do you want to see more buying guide videos? Are you interested in discounts? Are you interested in tips or tricks? Just let me know your thoughts down below on what you'd like to see next. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much for your support. I am Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.